The Los Angeles Lakers just made a bet on potential, not polish. What's up, Laker asterisk asterisk?
What's up, Laker Nation? And Dude Theo here. Got drafted by y'all. Let's get to work. Let's work.
Asterisk in. A draft where they could have drafted a center and a draft where they could have snagged a sharpshooter. They chose instead to go for an absolute grind.
Great job.
Hero bumped. Count it. He will head to the free throw line.
See a 67 forward with a 7-foot wingspan. The frame of a warrior and the motor of a madman. Oh my goodness, what an acrobatic play added way. Theo isn't a household name, but there are a few important reasons why LA traded up to get him and why Laker fans. I'm more excited about this pick than you'd expect. Roll the tape.
Theo. Oh my goodness, what an acrobatic play. Theo is waiting for the lob to Theo. An exclamation point on a well-rounded day at the...
Theo first picked up a basketball at the age of 4. His first coach, his dad, the day he finally beat his old man in a one-on-one game was a moment he'll never forget. Let's go. In high school, Theo stood just 5'8", but then came the growth spurt. Applause by the time college scouts started knocking. He was listed at 6'8" in shoes. Theo had always played as a guard, but with his new height, he transitioned to the 4 spot. That shift gave him a rare blend, guard instincts, in a forward's body. Nice reverse by Fiero boy. Are they happy to have him back? Growing up, Theo modeled his game after Derrick Rose. The growth spurt was a blessing, but it came with a price. His shooting touch suffered as his body changed rapidly. His hands grew so fast that it became hard to control the ball on jump, shots, timing, rhythm, release. It all became a moving target. Still, the Lakers believe that once his body fully matures, his natural shooting stroke will return. And when it does, watch out. Theo's college journey was all about growth. As a freshman, he averaged just 2 points per game, barely seeing 9 minutes of action, followed and slammed by Theo. But in his sophomore season, he showed promise. His shooting splits improved. His scoring jumped to 7 points per game, and his rebounding went from 2 to 5 boards per night. A 3 outstanding. Control of the body. Then came a pivotal transfer from Kentucky to Arkansas. That's where Theo exploded. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals per game. That's his 3rd steal. He's gotten better every single year. And now, the Lakers are getting an athletic freak, a powerful, explosive forward with raw talent and maybe the best in-game dunker of this entire draft class. Right next to no 3-pick VJ Edgecombe, they're also getting a huge personality. Bro, I think I found a cheat code. If you don't got a girl to give you a kiss, just kiss the rim, bro. On the surface, Theo is a slasher, a straight-line driver with an explosive first step. When he attacks, he doesn't hesitate or dance around. He bullies his way through defenders. Theo, he attacks the rim like it insulted his ancestors. With a rare mix of strength and vertical pop, he's a nightmare on the break and a magnet for contact in the paint. Oh my, throws it down with the left hand. But Theo is more than just brute force. His guard background hints at real playmaking upside. Theo makes instinctual passes within the flow of the offense, passes that surprise defenders and open up weak side shooters. Whether it's a baseline skip or a no-look dish, his reads keep defenses guessing. He scoops it up, 148 to go. Here's the jumper, got it. His confidence is growing. Catch and shoot from the corner, knocked it down. Flash cut under the rim, found again. On the defensive end, he's a coach's dream. With elite lateral quickness, tremendous physical tools, and a massive wingspan, Theo can credibly guard positions 1 through 4, trimble on the drive, shut down. He takes pride in locking up his man, disrupting passing lanes, challenging shots, and forcing turnovers with untamed length. Block shot by Theo, breakout for Arkansas. But if there's one puzzle piece that remains unsolved, it's the shot. Theo doesn't have a smooth, repeatable jumper across 3 college seasons. He shot just 28.4% from deep, attempting threes sparingly. His mechanics remain stiff, and his free throw percentage hovers around 71%, which raises concerns about long-term shooting potential. Right now, that limits his offensive ceiling and can shrink the floor for teammates. But the upside, enormous. The Lakers believe that if JJ Redick and his staff can improve Theo's shooting, he could blossom into a prototypical 3-and-D wing. Rob Pelinka's front office made one thing clear with this draft. The Lakers want to get younger, faster, and more athleticist, especially on the wings. A bit shorter dude taps it back. Theo throws it down. Drafting Theo signals a deliberate shift in roster construction. With Luka Dončić now in LA, the plan is to surround him with players who bring relentless energy, crash the glass, and turn defense into fast break offense. Irving throws ahead to Dončić to Jones' perfect pass. The more lob threats and rim runners Luka has, the more space and creativity he can unleash. Theo fits perfectly into that mold. A relentless transition finisher and a secondary lob threat who thrives next to a heliocentric playmaker behind the back again. Slam dunk by Khaleesi, and Luka's game flourishes when he's surrounded by explosive finishers. That's where Theo enters the picture. And of course, LA still needs to solve its center problem. But in terms of wing defense, energy, and physicality, Theo already fills a major gap exposed in the postseason, muscles it up, and one ADO flexes. Theo ADO isn't a finished product, not yet. He's a block of raw basketball clay waiting to be shaped. But now, he's under the guidance of JJ Redick, one of the most lethal shooters in NBA history. Redick fires from deep, bang, and he's fouled. If that jumper ever becomes reliable, Theo won't just be a role player, he'll be a problem. And it's all still sinking in. 24 hours ago, you didn't even know you'd be drafted by the Lakers. Now, you'll play with LeBron James and Luka Dončić. What are you feeling right now? Man, it's crazy. I was just watching them on TV. I've been to a couple of Laker playoff games. It still doesn't feel real. I haven't fully processed it, and maybe I never will.